Here we are on a Friday night. We'll be here till midnight at one of our playing centers for the Allentown Mentoring Enrichment Network and Midnight Basketball. What an exciting season this has been. We have 4 components to Midnight Basketball. Many think this is just about another league, another game on a Friday night. It is so much more than that. There are 4 components. There's the Midnight Basketball component. The second component, which is mentoring. Hence the byline, as I said before, no workshop, no jump shot. We connect all of our students at a 5-to-1 ratio, 5 students to 1 coach or mentor. Throughout the entire season, actually I should say throughout the entire year, we make certain that they do much more than just playing basketball.
It keeps them out of the streets, on a Friday night, that someone has to drop them off and pick them up, an adult, so it doesn't let them be out there doing God knows what, with God knows who, and at least, they're here in a good environment with adults, and, she gets along with her coach, and she enjoys this a lot.
This year, my capacity has been as far as mentoring as well as / assistant coaching. So it's really exciting for me because I always felt like I'm my son's first coach anyway. So it's something that I do. He plays sports, and it's been a great outlet actually to become involved with these kids and see the excitement of being a part of something, positive. And I mean, there's so many great things going on here.
I came out tonight to see the Midnight Basketball program, expecting to see a lot of kids here, but turns out many of the families come week in, week out to support their young people, to be part of the league and be part of the games, and it's really become a family event.
As we monitor our students and we monitor their GPA as part of our partnership with the Allentown School District and other school districts throughout the area, we make certain that we're paying attention to what these kids are doing in school. Their GPAs are kind of diminishing or fluctuating somewhat. We try to work with them and connect them to tutoring partnerships that we have to make sure that they get the proper education, they get the proper help that they need to succeed in their education and ultimately to succeed in life. Now that leads me to the 4th component. I'm so excited about this component. We started what's called CAMP, the Career Apprenticeship Mentoring Partnership. What is the Career Apprenticeship Mentoring Partnership? We begin to link our students to professionals, to trades folks, to entrepreneurs, in order to get an idea of what they may be interested once they come out of high school. For example, we may team up one of our students to a doctor at Lehigh Valley Hospital, St. Luke's, one of our medical institutions in the area. They spend a week, perhaps even a month, and they may think, goodness, I think I can do this. Well, it is our hope that we begin to develop or increase our scholarships to be able to take these kids and send them to school so they can pursue the very thing that they were just interested in. Imagine students, as we've had in our cities, that at one time did not want to graduate high school. Now they're graduating and they're going on to post-secondary education because somebody took the time to invest a few hours in their lives. That's right. We could not do this by ourselves. The coaches couldn't do it by themselves. The director, the staff, we could not do any of this by ourselves. This is made possible by the over 50 volunteers that we have spending over 165 volunteer hours every week and investing them in the lives of our children.
Well, I think that that programs that help the young people of our community are really some of the best investments we can make as a society.
Over the last 3 years, as this program has been created and grown, the faith-based community, has been successfully able to engage a few churches, many men in the churches, to volunteer to ensure that the program grows. And most importantly, we've engaged over about 150 youth, of our understanding, throughout the school year.
These kids, the A.M.E.N program really serves a real purpose, because if it wasn't for the A.M.E.N initiative, kids would be out, on our streets, probably getting into trouble. And so the program really provides, I think, a safe haven for kids to come together, to play some basketball, to be competitive, but to also get some real mentoring that will really impact their lives, I think, for many years to come.
Things that I believe in this program tremendously. So I have worked very hard with Mayor Pulaski to ensure that the voices and the decision makers in Harrisburg are aware of this program, number one, understand how it works, and once they see and understand how the program works, they get to realize the hope that they create in cities, not only in Allentown, but in Reading, in Erie, and throughout the 222 corridor, which we have a lot of inner cities that are basically imploding without a lack of services. This program is so important that over the last 3 years, what I have been doing with Mayor Pulaski is visiting Washington, creating awareness of the A.M.E.N basketball project and how it fits in within the faith-based initiatives and the successes of it. So we're to the point that we've actually put together a small delegation, and we're going to be traveling to Washington to continue that dialogue, because we all know that good programs are something that take 2 or 3 years of background conversations to make sure that all the players and the stakeholders in government are fully aware of the opportunities for our youth.
Well, I think this is a program that has really developed from the grassroots. It has taken on by several churches. Third Day Worship Center has really led the charge. I really appreciate them sort of taking on this program, building it up, bringing it to fruition. I would like to see programs like this pop up all over the city. I would like to see, instead of a few hundred kids, a few thousand kids involved in these type of initiatives and these type of programs.
This is more than just a basketball league. This is a mentoring program that's trying to better prepare our kids for the future, better prepare our kids to do things that would just improve their life. Anybody can have a basketball league, but we here at A.M.E.N Initiative Midnight Basketball, we want to cover the whole person.
The key to a strong city is our youth. Our youth are key to our future, and they're the backbone of what makes a city great. Right now, our kids are failing at an enormous rate. Our dropout rate is one of the highest in the state. Programs like this A.M.E.N initiative, Midnight Basketball, getting kids off the street involved in constructive programs is so critical to giving our youth that foundation for success.
So, would you help us connect with this program with the Allentown Mentoring Enrichment Network? Share it with your friends, encourage your children, perhaps even get involved. It seems like one of the things that is most difficult to obtain are people who really want to spend or invest their time as mentors, as coaches. Yes, it is an investment. Yes, it takes us out of our comfort zone. Yes, we may have to give up our Friday nights and choose one of the different locations to mentor, to coach, to spend time investing in the life of our kids. But imagine if you can just change one life. That's what we believe. Perhaps we may not be able to get 100% success, but we are seeing success. We're seeing kids that were failing high school, failing junior high, failing middle school dramatically. Today, they're A and B students. Today, they're going on to post-secondary education. Today, they're coming back and serving as coaches and mentors to this program. That is exciting. That's what motivates me, to see lives being changed, to see young people being invested in, young people who open up their eyes when they walk into our banquet facility, the awards banquet that we provide for them at the end of the season, with linen, with awards, and say, wow, this is for me? Yes, this is for them. We want to make certain that they go out and think and move and see and view things out of the confinements of the environment that they find themselves Monday through Friday, and begin to see opportunities, not only in our community, but in our field trips, in the cultures that we engage them with. We want them to know that they can succeed. And together, we can make this possible. Thank you, and God bless you.